guys. So, just to verify, no mic issues, right? I'd just rather verify it than, you know, continue to have it. Got any better? I lower the suppression again. Again, I do not accommodate with a fan next to it. I'm just trying to make the experience good as for you guys. Or just adjusting to using this draw pad again. But I just wanted to verify that the audio is fine because it does seem it is on this end. But let's see. Okay, I can put it back. There we go. Is that better? Do one more trial. There we go. Even any better? I want to make it as like I just want to see what it sounds like on your end. Oh wow, that actually really chopped. I'm still not 100% sure. It's not. Because to be OBS. There we go. Is this any better for you? Because I did the same trick I did before. Oh yeah, that's way better. I don't hear any choppiness or anything. It seems to be the same error that I was having before on mobile, so that's very clearly that it's OBS, because I have no issue with this as a mic for anything else. On mobile, so that's very clearly that it's OBS, because I have no issue. Well, at least that's solved. Turn the audio up a little more for the music. It seems like we have it all balanced out, so doesn't seem to be an issue. I think it might just be a glitch in their system in one way they have things set up, because it's only in one particular area does this issue happen. Anyway, I need to figure my brush size. Do I have my color palette on here? Yes, I do. I in fact do. Alright, real quick, I'm going to change how I can view this. Not that. I want to see my swatches larger. We'll show you as size medium. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, it seems to be an issue with OBS when I have my webcam tied. Okay, this webcam has a mic. When you put up a webcam in the settings, you can choose to have a mic attached to it. It can be a separate mic or the mic that it has. And I've been having issues with that setting lately, no matter what mic I use. And that's the issue that I've been having. That's why I wanted to test a few things, because this did update. It might not have been a more current version, but it's good to know. But I can counteract that no problem. I hope they figure it out though, because it does make it a little easier on the encoding. Ginger, it's not your PC. You can go back to mobile if you want. The issue was the same as before, which is what I figured, but I wanted to try at least a few things while I had the opportunity. Anyway. I just have to scoot my chair a little closer, because my setup's a little weird. Alright. Do I want to do the skin tones or the shirt first? Where are my layers for which? That's my outline, I think. That's the nose and the mouth. Why is everything else hiding when I do that, though? That's weird. That's texture for the blanket, which isn't quite done yet. Gotta go way down. This is the back wall. Again, I never do these. You get the nickname KMS. I never name these as I'm doing them, but it's a good way to start. Okay, that's the shirt. At least the base of it. That's the skin tones. Hey, to be fair, that actually did come from something, Ginger. That came from my partial dyslexia. Okay, to be honest, that looks kind of cool over the black. But get that back. That's the blanket base. Anyway, I'm on the desktop, guys. The Ethernet, hooked it up last night, took 3 hours. We tried a cable that was 25 foot because it was way less than 25 feet away from the switch we were attaching it to. Yeah, it wasn't long enough, so we had to either A, draw it all back out and give up and do it later, which we did have to pull all that cable back up anyway. I decided we're going to Walmart and I'm gonna buy a 50-foot cable for 30 bucks, so I hope that I can at least replenish that during this stream. My weekly goal thing, well, there we go. Negative 164 hours to go. Ignore that for now, just ignore the goal, just donate as you guys want. We have everything all put up right too. We have the background noise and everything. We even got the chatbot working well. All that. So, we got all our original commands back again, guys, because I have it on this. I don't have it on my 2-in-1, but I'm still keeping all my art on that micro SD card that goes with my 2-in-1. And I have it connected via a little USB adapter. But now we have back our commands of balloon fight, donate, and meow, as well as Discord and donate event, which it's active, but I'm not entirely sure if I feel like doing that event right now, so just kind of avoid it for now, guys. Because the command's active, but the ticker for it isn't. Everything else, it's nice because I didn't have to set everything back up randomly. And everything should still be set the way it's supposed to be. Except now there's global tickers for timing, and I rather individual. It's a little bothersome, so the timers might all be together. Fair warning. Anyway. It'd help if I don't try to draw this way. You know, this doesn't work. This way. Speaking of, now that I think about it, during all of that, setting that up, I have no idea where my stylus went for my 2-in-1 that I like to use because things fell off the desk, things went in the drawer, so it's somewhere. I'll find it eventually. Let's start out with remembering my hotkeys and what they do. That is not what I'm looking for. Okay, that is the swatch. Is this eraser? I think it is. We're gonna try something real quick. This isn't over anything at all. Take that off of there for a moment. we're gonna just pop a layer here for a moment and make sure. What? I thought that was my eraser. I still got my color picker, but I don't have. Well, I can deal without that for now. I'm not gonna go through all the effort to set it up currently. I've never had an issue of mice being so expensive. I have like 4 extras because you can never have enough backups, especially in my line of work, because you can break the scroll on a mouse just by using it enough. I cannot stress that enough. You can break it just by using it enough. You will. It's kind of funny. We're gonna do that with a bit of a highlight, or no. We're gonna do this all over the base of it. And we're gonna grab the color of the base and put it as a secondary real quick. So Control X? Shift X? No. Oh, it's just regular, just plain old X, okay. And, well, switch it back. Well, there's a reason I'm doing what I'm doing. If you have a lighter color outside of it, or no color at all, it'll tend to blend different. Oh, I didn't know it just released for PC. It's alright. I dabbled on the Xbox with it. I don't have it myself, but it's like, if you played the first one, you've played the second one. It's really good though. I'm not knocking it. I'm really not. But a lot of the story parts of it, once you actually get going, are a little meh. What is my blend hotkey again? Okay, it's J. And we'll make this one a little smaller. No, but I've been rereading the Warrior series on and off. I just sat down, one sitting, read almost the whole book, less than an hour while I waited to flash my 2-in-1. And it was more so I had to flash it due to the fact of the... Oh, I do not want my eraser here, because I am still on the same layer. Because, some things are going on, and I figured out what caused it, and now I don't have to do it. I flashed the exact same thing, so I didn't change anything, just, in a sense, reset it, except the reset button was not working for whatever reason. Music's not creepy. You're creepy. We're gonna do this to bring some of the darker, bring some of the darker shades back up. Let's see, I want... That is as great. I do want to clarify that difference there a little more, so we'll put a bit of a highlight there. It's not that it doesn't make sense to have a highlight there, it's a little more of a stretch, to be fair, but... Oh no. I copied the wrong thing. You go back under here. Go back here. And just do a little thin highlight. Just a little thin one. And blend it real small. And then after I get that base blend, make it a little larger and blend it a little more. That way just the difference is seen, but there's not exactly a highlight. Honestly, the music really isn't all that creepy. I mean, it's more like background music for movies. It's wrong page. It's just cinematic background music. Since you feel creeped out, we'll skip it to the next song. If anything, I call this one a little creepy. And stuff like this doesn't creep me out. It really doesn't. Hey, nice to see you come around. You're just gonna be creeped out by every song, aren't you? I shouldn't tell you the name of this one. But I mean, considering the art piece I'm working on, I mean, creepy kind of fits. The art's going good. Spooky night. I've just been doodling on this what I last streamed, except this time I am back on my desktop, so everything's going pretty good. Yeah. I've been working on the shirt currently. That's what I'm doing. Just making sure I keep that difference since I decided to go with a gray shirt, but I have to return back to this base to touch up some lines that I missed. There's the blur tool. I need my pen tool. Oh no, I forgot I did skin tone over it. Okay. This is skin tones. Whoops. There we go. Has some touches I missed while doing this on my 2-in-1, but that's alright. I planned to come back to it. And there we go. We continue around this before we look elsewhere. As little as these are, they can be very obviously seen from afar. I will not update you right now. Go back to the background. Oh, hey! Well, that means you have a viewer. Whoops. So how's that game been going that you've been playing? I know I'm a stalker, right? More so I actually get to stream with Discord still up. Lots of little touch-ups up here. Is this the hair or the skin, or a bit of both? Oh well. Right now I'm doing some loose touch-ups. Whoops, that was zoom out, not zoom in. Because some of these touch-ups are very needed. They're seen from afar. I need to make sure, do I have... Well, I do not have one thing that I just now noticed. Give me one moment. Yeah? If anyone follows, you got a stalker and right there to tell you about it. Alright, I know what's going on. I'm gonna do something a moment, so give me a moment doing my own thing. Oh, I was wondering about that. That's good to know. I really like to use it on my phone, not gonna lie. Emulated with an actual legal emulation, mind you, because I actually own the game. Mario 64 on my phone, and I put my Switch controllers on it and play Mario 64 wherever I want. Oh, that's weird. The pressure sensitivity is being weird. That's what I'm doing right now, but it's okay. I can live without it. I did when doing things on my 2-in-1 for a while, so it's alright. And sometimes it's picky, sometimes it's not. The one that's doing the stalking is Cyborg Cat. If someone were to follow, they'll know instantly. If someone's to donate, they'll also know. My own personal stalker to stalk all my watchers and followers and everything. So beware, for you'll be stalked. No, not really. Just likes to notify me. That's what I have set up for. Oh yeah, I've had it emulated on there for a while. I was actually going to post VODs for a stream for that when I didn't have good internet, due to the fact of I could record right on my phone without having to download any of those recording apps that don't work the best. Some do, mind you, some do. But the ones I've come across haven't, or they've worked but not game audio. And this picks up both. Yeah, well, that might be on the game's end. Well, this actually isn't, believe it or not. Might be something you might find on there, but it's not it. Because if it was, I'd get copyright claims when I tried to export to YouTube and then later save my archives to my computer. All this music is not any form of copyrighted material. It is meant to be free to use for stuff like these streams, that way to make it a little easier, because us smaller streamers will get yelled at if we have something with copyrighted material in our email, especially by YouTube. And I like to monetize my things, and I would like to stick with using non-copyrighted. I've even used a bit of my own music in some occasions. Yeah, that second season's out. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. And it's not, I don't need a lawyer for it. It makes it unavailable in some countries, and I can't monetize it without permission if it's anything copyrighted. Even if it's for even if I don't monetize these things, I'll still get claims, as in just so I know. just so I know that they're watching me, you know. Some of them, they've pulled copyright claims that didn't make sense. Yeah, most people don't. I have some music on YouTube. I have a lot more, but I haven't yet posted it. It was on this desktop, and I couldn't use it for a while. But all that can be found on my YouTube. I have not yet tried putting any of it on SoundCloud. I debated. Well, good luck on your interview. We'll be here. I don't know for how long I'll be streaming, but you can watch the VODs if you really want to later, whether here or on YouTube. And let me know how good you do, if it goes real well. Now that my desktop's back up, I'm going to try to work in doing a little more of a schedule. I debated on doing a stream kind of like everyday kind of frequency, but that would take a lot of dedication. So for now, I'm not entirely sure where I'm gonna stand with that. But we'll find out, because I want to be able to bring back my bit of a more constant scheduling, where I streamed more often. No, but now that I'm back on my computer, there's one thing that is not on this, and that's my ticker. That I did as a test. I'm still not sure if I want to stick with it. I like it, so I might, and I might end up going back to it. But that's probably something you guys didn't notice was missing. But I'm debating on if I should bring it back. If you guys really liked it, I'll bring it back. I've been debating on it. It doesn't hinder my stream in any way, shape, or form, but if it's it's like that ticker ran across the donation goal bar about who recently donated. And I had it on my 2-in-1. I don't know when I put it on, because I swore I got that off of this, but it's not there. Unless I'm just missing something. Because I'm not seeing it. I might have accidentally deleted it off of the run. If you guys want to see it come back, just let me know. It's something I'm considering bringing back for sure, though. But whether I actually should or not, I'll have to figure that out. I'm gonna bring this up and go gradually down. Oh, I didn't do a spot. It really is noticeable from afar, as weird as it seems. At least I'm noticing it. Whether you guys are or not, I am. Alright. Since we're on the thing for the skin, I'll make the folder above it. Whoa, that's not what I want to move. Oh, that threw that into this. No, it didn't. Okay. We're gonna do a little work on the eye. We're gonna put that in the folder. Come on, go in the folder. There we go. Alright, we're gonna start with a base white. We're gonna not use the eraser. You know, I didn't think SpongeBob was a member of my stream, but glad to know that I have somebody famous here. Too bad nobody seemed to recognize you. Ooh, accidentally minimized something I didn't want to minimize. There we go. There we go, that's what I meant to do. Times like these is when it's going to be annoying that I don't have my pressure sensitivity. It's probably something that either A, the service for my tablet didn't start, or B, I just need a reboot, which could be either or, but I don't feel like going into too much detail messing with it, but I'm debating on at least trying to see if I can boot it up real quick, so give me a moment as I try to do that. Why not the epic music? There's nothing wrong with epic music. There we go. Task manager. None of this is Pirates of the Caribbean. Again, copyright stuff. But alright, let's see if I remember what this was called. Hmm. Sorry, some of this near the edge. Whoops. Went over where I wanted to go. Sorry, Dingleberg is not here. Please leave a message after the beep. Anyways, let me bring back some notifications that happened while I was offline. I was followed by Carrie Games. Other than that, there's only one notification that never made it, and that was due to the fact of certain things just not running correctly. So I'm going to bring some of those from the last stream that failed to play. And that was my boy's donation of $2.50, as well as Big Ches resubscribing for 3 months with Hype. I just wanted to bring those onto here due to the fact of they weren't running correctly as they should have at the time. Anyway, I'm going to put this over. Let's go through. I know what I want to do here, but I want to look at my options. This is what I was looking for. I think this is the one I want. I want to do it from... Alright, I'm going to, whoops. Let's restore you to default. Yes, that is not what I meant to do. Well, not that. We want... I gotta come back here with my pen for a moment, as you guys can tell, and fix some of this. I'm gonna flop that since I'm currently using my right hand. gonna add a little more detail than just what's going on here with this, but there we go. I told you Cyborg Cat's our little stalker. Anyways, thank you for subscribing with that sub, and for the 4 months in a row. I have a softer edge for this, that way I can... Part of this is really hard to do. Oh, I realized I missed a big spot on this. We're gonna zoom out a little bit. Or at least this spot could use a little more. And there's a spot down here. And a lighter spot there. There we go. Anyways, that's to be the color, so... And we're gonna want the eyes to appear kind of dark, so we're gonna do something here. That's not it. Thank you, Dinkelberg, for donating $10. I wonder who did that. I don't think I have the slightest clue. Alright, we'll come back with a, There we go, that adds a little more to the eyes. Oh, I normally don't use shears. That's probably why. I use Streamlabs. You donated to me via Streamlabs. That might be why. Nonetheless, thank you for cheering with 100 bits. But that might be why. Because I'm not gonna see that money for a long time. Nonetheless, don't worry about it. It's still appreciated. If anything, that'll make it easier to get my payout for subs. Because I still have not seen my first payout. Not just because of the 45-day wait, but I have to meet the threshold of $100. I'll just put a bit of that in there. Do the same over here, because this is... I don't know, this is a little tricky as to what parts to do. Where is... Okay, the eyelashes is somewhere in there, got it. If that's the case, are they here? Yes, they are. Alright. And in there. Alright, I'm going to duplicate this layer, get rid of there and there, and a little lighter. Nah. Can I aim about... That's not too bad. That makes it look a lot better. That'll help even out the issue I'm having. Now back to where I am. But using bits is fine. I just would prefer Streamlabs for now, especially since I'm an affiliate and I'm a very small channel and my payout is... The 45 days isn't the problem, it's the, I'm not as big of a channel as others, so... In the Streamlabs, I can get the money right now. And it's all securely dropped right into my PayPal. I don't have to worry about it or anything like that. So again, don't feel bad about it. Thank you, nonetheless. You're the first and only person to have used bits, so at least you can say that. Alright. Gotta figure out what I'm aiming for now. Whoops. I'm gonna put that in there. Gonna do some eye surgery, guys. Jay is my... Go back in here. Wow, I'm kind of doing this way off of what I want. I am trying to figure out what I was gonna do here because that's not entirely it. Probably because part of it is I did just kind of throw some black down for now, and we'll probably add more like, not entirely that. No, I know what I was gonna do now. Maybe. Alright. I think I might do a bit of a music change here. Oops. Change the playlist or add to it, so give me one moment. There we go. We'll have some different music after that. Thank you. I'm just going to do one more thing. Add my media bar at the bottom. There we go. Yes, lots of loud tapping. Don't mind that. Oops. There we go. Thank you, Massive Lizard. Whoops. And to actually look at something really quick. The eyes will definitely blend in a lot better when I actually do the skin. But what do I want? Oh yes. Let's see, I'm gonna do 2 different versions of this to see how they go. I'm going to do one as if there we go. That is not what I wanted. I wanted my white. I'm doing it as if We don't want that to be soft, not on overlay. Where is I want soft light? No. Add the detail of that, and then more around there. Soften those edges again. Soften. Let's sleep. Whoops. Just as an example, real quick. We're gonna wanna what if I make it? You know what? I like that. Most I want to do is lighten this up into a stronger white. At least point into it. Maybe I can't. What if I look at this duplicated a moment? Got rid of. There we go. Well, at least I can't get accused of this being creepy music. Hmm. Hmm. Let me try something. Alright, so that's not tones down or anything. Now it is a slight bit. Hmm. I think I'm gonna take a little break to stretch and such. That way I can think about this for a moment. My streaming software is making a open mouth face like that. That's funny. I don't know why, but yeah, I'll be right back for a nice stretch break. Sorry about having the mic muted. I just noticed that. I apologize, guys. That was not my intention. I know what else I need to do. This is definitely going to be more of an overlay kind of layer. Let's use the spray paint to That's not what I wanted to do. I want to do that again. We'll get my blur in there, and we'll turn that down some. We'll erase around this a bit. Then we'll bring back the blur tool and blur it on here. Do a similar thing over here with that. Erase. Bit of blur around there. Alright, now we'll do one beneath that. We'll do kind of a highlight. Alright, we'll do density way down. It is. And welcome back, and thank you. It's still stronger density than I want. Hmm. Let me see that at a little more of a distance. You know, I'm liking it there. Because that side has a bit of a different look. Well, I just saved instead of doing the one thing I meant to do. Whoops. Nonetheless, not like I'm complaining. Alright. Now we're going to use this as a bit of a... to look at making this more what it's supposed to look like. There, and then... one more time a little up. A little more down there. Yeah, I'm a little content with that. I'm gonna touch up some of it in here. Well, maybe I should combine those two layers first. Touch that up, make it a little smaller, and blend it in a little. There we go. That blends way nicer. Now we're gonna poke at the skin tones again. Look at more of what we're gonna want to do here. Whoops, don't like the blur tool. Let's add a bit of this for a starter. A bit more over. Hold on, I went a little farther back than I wanted. Before that, though, I'll do another layer because I forgot I added some under the skin before. This is just a starter for some shading. If any of you are thinking, yes, I too think this should be in a Mario Kart game. Alright. Now we'll duplicate layer for a moment, except we're going to look at this real quick. Alright, we're going to change that to a base coat for a moment. And honestly, a lot of people think they can't draw, but really they can. It's just they gotta recognize that they can. Whoops. I missed a step here. Turn that off a moment, and then do kind of the same thing with what I just did. Except there are some spots that filled in that weren't supposed to. Whoops. We're gonna say here, here, a little up here, not up there. Yeah, part of it is people just overthink it. And I too overthink of my drawings sometimes. That's actually one problem I struggle with once in a while. I don't always, but alright, we'll save this. And then we're gonna we are definitely not keeping it that dark, of course. That is the wrong thing. Whoops. Well, nice. Definitely want. Let me turn this back up at the. No. Guess I gotta apply the transformation to do that. Not overlay. That's not what I'm looking for.